Larry Elder here. I urge you all to go to my blog, elderstatement.com. There are a number of political cartoons that have been drawn and written by my next guest. His name is A.F.Branco. He's got a new book out called Comically Incorrect, and you can go to his website, comicallyincorrect.com, to order it. Tony, thank you very much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Larry, for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Tony, just this morning I'm walking into work, and one of the guys I work with said, have any of the Republican candidates that are remaining served in the military? And I had to think about it for a moment. I said, yeah, Lindsey Graham did. And there's always something special to me about people who serve, because we have an all-volunteer military, as you well know. And you served in the Army for a few years.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Quite a few years ago. Fortunately, I didn't experience any wartime service, but I really commend those who have, and we owe them a lot of respect.
Well, again, I want to thank you. I do a lot of public speaking, and often when I begin my speech, I ask people who served to stand up, and also people who are first responders to stand up, because, again, there's a special place in heaven for people that, in my opinion, have sacrificed for their country. Now, Tony,
Absolutely.
Tony, you've not always been a cartoonist. Tell us how you got involved in the craft.
Well, I've always drawn since I was a kid in school, and like I say, I probably was drawing when I should have been other things, but it has pretty much brought me to where I'm at now. And I really started really heavy during the Tea Party movement back in 2010. Out of all the frustration that was happening with Obamacare, and all the other things that he was implementing at the time. And it was my way of thinking. And I wasn't expecting it to take off the way it has. But, I just pretty much put cartoons out there as a way to vent or get my point of view across, because I'm the first to admit that I'm no wordsmith at all. But I feel like I can get an image out there of the way I feel, and that's basically how it started.
Well, that is to me the power of political cartoons. You don't need a lot of words, and in a visual and maybe a few words, you can express very powerful concepts. For example, you did one that I thought was just wonderful. You have a television set where Obama's on, and Obama's talking about global warming, and you have a terrorist with a big long beard and a big sword. And a list of things he's done: Boko Haram, beheadings, Al Qaeda, knife attacks, and the terrorist says, "What exactly do I have to do to get this man's attention?" It's hysterical.
It is hysterical, and you helped me out with that one. I actually get some of my ideas from you, Larry, when I read some of your op-ed pieces, or I see you on Fox News, because you have a way of articulating a point, and it just sends an image right to my head, and you make it easy for me.
Well, that's very flattering. Tony, one time, Trey Parker of South Park once said, quote, "There's a lot of Larry Elder in South Park," close quote. And I can't tell you how I was blown away by that. But Tony, you do this now full time?
Yes, I do.
And do you produce one every single day?
I try to come out with a cartoon, at least 5 cartoons a week, sometimes more, depending on how much time I have. And I draw for 3 organizations. I draw for Legal Insurrection. Professor William Jacobson is the curator of that. I also draw for Liberty Alliance and NetRight Daily. NetRight Daily are based in Washington, and they're really up on the issues of the House, the Humes bill, certain things that are going on, and they invited me to do cartoons for them to cover some of the other issues that they're not covering, and to get people to come in and see what they're talking about.
My guest is Antonio Branco, A.F.Branco. The book is called Comically Incorrect, a collection of politically incorrect cartoons of A.F.Branco. I'm holding it up before my YouTube stream. You can see it by going to crntalk.com and then click on video, and you'll be able to see the book as I hold it up. Tony, I grew up in L.A., and virtually every newspaper in those days had a political cartoonist, people like Oliphant. Most newspapers don't seem to have them anymore. And so, are people like you more popular, less popular, more accessible, less accessible than in years past?
Well, fortunately, I didn't come in through it through the print press. I came in through it through the back door through social media, and thanks to my social media friends, they've actually helped me grow my platform. But in the print media, a lot of the print media do not like the controversy, one or the other. And if they do, it's usually a liberal cartoon.
Yeah, I've seen people like Michael Ramirez, for example, lose jobs because he's been so controversial. Tony, we got to run. The book, again, is called Comically Incorrect, comicallyincorrect.com by Tony Branco. Tony, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Larry, very much.
You got it.
Bye-bye.